Steve, a 2-day test. Have you ever played in anything quite like that, mate?
I can't remember it. The closest was probably MCG last year. That was, I think we won the morning of day 3. But yeah, that's probably the most challenging wicket I've seen in Australia in terms of seam, up and down bounce, bit of everything really. Spin, some of the stuff in the first innings that Gazza got out of that wicket was very interesting. So very challenging for us batters from both sides, in particular with 2 quality pace attacks. So fingers crossed the wicket's a little bit better in Melbourne.
Yeah, well, if it's anything like last year, it might not be, right?
Who knows? Yeah, we'll wait and see.
In terms of, for people at home, when they're kind of wondering and they're watching on TV, wondering why pitch plays like that, can you maybe explain to us, why it does behave like that?
Yeah, well, there's obviously a really heavy coverage of grass on this wicket. It was tough to tell how, I guess, soft it was underneath. So first day it was probably taking it was like there were different areas of moisture on the wicket. So some balls were taking divots and going slow off the wicket. Others were hitting harder parts of the wicket and zinging through. So once those soft bits are hit, it creates some divots as well. So you would have seen a lot of the balls that just hit the divots and either shot a bit low or taken off. So as a batter, it's very difficult to play against. You try and get yourself in line as much as possible, but when things are doing unexpected things off the wicket, it's certainly very challenging, particularly when the ball's coming down at 140 k's plus.
I was going to ask you about that. I mean, that's as quick as an attack as you've probably come up against in the last couple of years. A, is that fair to say? And B, just explain what it was like to I guess, face those guys.
Yeah, look, it was challenging. They're quality bowlers. I think Nortje was getting it through at some serious pace last night. Rabada just did what he's done for years. Ngidi, quality bowler, and Jansen, I haven't seen much of him, but I thought he bowled really nicely as well. So tough attack from both sides. Obviously, our attack's outstanding as well. So makes for another interesting one come Boxing Day.
Had a good partnership with Travis Head in the first innings. What are you seeing from him, from the way he's approaching his batting at the moment, and how important were his runs?
Very important. I think the way he approached it out here was perfect. It felt like as if you were just trying to defend and survive, you're going to have one with your name on it and you're not going to last very long. So our plan was really last night to, if we get anything loose, put it away, try and put some pressure back on the bowler as much as possible, and I thought Hetty did that exceptionally well, and I just played a little hand up the other end. So it was obviously an important partnership in the game, but yeah, Trav just took off from where he left off in Adelaide, saw the ball, hit it, and just played really naturally again.
And just in terms of how you guys bowled today, the fact you guys were 4 down and in obviously very challenging circumstances, the fact you're able to roll them for what you were able to, was that pretty important in the end?
Yeah, I think so. I think 100 might have been a rough chase out there, so we probably always had it. 34 is not too many. You get a few away and you're pretty cruisy. But yeah, we did lose 4 wickets. We probably could have played things a little bit differently, but looked like we were in a bit of a hurry. But that happens sometimes when you get into the end of a test match, and fortunately we got over the line.
You said before the series that South Africa was a team that you felt like you'd underachieved a bit against in the past. You feel like you got a good look at their bowlers going into Melbourne and Sydney?
Yeah, look, I felt really good the first innings. I thought I played really nicely. Got a pretty good ball to get me out, which sometimes you can't do much about on these sort of wickets in particular. So felt in a good place. Would have been nice to be there at the end today, but not sure how I didn't hit that over the top for 6. But yeah, look, I feel good. So fingers crossed for a better wicket to bat on, and we'll see how we go.
Bowlers must be pretty happy in terms of the extra break they're going to get. You're going to have 4 fresh bowlers with Josh Hazlewood potentially coming back as well. Tough call coming, right?
Yeah, bowlers did a terrific job. Got the balls in the right area today. I thought, in particular at the start, Camo hit an outstanding length. Starkey was great throughout the game, and Barrel did what he's done since he started playing Test cricket. So, boys did a great job. I'm sure they're pretty happy. They've got about 8 days now before the next game. So, bit of rest, bit of recovery. I'm sure they'll be out on the golf course at some point. So, looking forward to the next one now.